everyone, Namaskar. Welcome to Supergrad Scat. And today we have with us is Vandit Jain, who has scored fabulous 99.59 percentile in that examination. So, Vandit, how was you feeling when you uh, saw the result for the first time in that?
Actually, sir, it is a funny story. So I received a call from my friend that result is out.
Mm-hmm.
So I immediately logged in and downloaded my scorecard. Now, as soon as my I saw my scorecard, so the rightmost column had GK percentiles. So my GK percentile was in the line of 70s. Now, I had seen my XAT score, so it was around 41.5. So I was not expecting this low percentile. So I started from the leftmost column, like it was QA, then VA, and then DM, and then my overall percentile was 99.59. So
Mm-hmm.
then it was like a moment that I can't express in words. It was great
You burst
because,
into
uh,
cheers.
yeah, yeah, really, it was like a mesmerizing moment.
Okay. So, Vandit, you have been with us throughout the year. So, means you are good at QA, you are good at VA, but decision making में you managed to score the highest percentile, that is 99.31. So,
Yes, sir.
tell me something about this because most of our aspirants and those who are watching will be keen to know कि भाई DM में कैसे manage किया 99, that consistent score of 99.
To be very honest, sir, for QA and VA, I was preparing for CAT only. So, like, I joined Supergrads in June, mid of June. So, since 5 months, I have prepared for that. And DM is a subject that I least prepared. So, I just solved previous year that question papers, and that was all. Like, I did not do anything out of that.
Have you
And
appeared for mocks for DM और उसमें कैसे marks आते थे?
yeah, so even for the mocks, like what I did is I attempted all that previous question paper as mocks only.
Okay.
So surprisingly, for every DM question paper since 2024 to 2018, I did not score above 10 or 11. It was my ballpark number of all the scores. But
Okay.
when that was closing in, I just went through your videos, Bhushan sir's videos, Shruti ma'am's videos, and the one thing I found common was like DM, you have to focus on the situation. You have to set aside your own prejudices and just focus on the situation, and you have to place yourself in that situation, and that's all. Like every other thought, you have to stop. Like you can't overthink. You can't get your previous experiences uh, uh, mess with your thinking. So that is the only thought I was having, and I uh, decided to adopt while
Mark
solving
the
the DM.
answers and mark the answers.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
एंड एक और प्रीकंसीव नोशन है कि क्यूए बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है जैट का पेपर ही पूरा डिफिकल्ट होता है तो आपको कैसा लगा इस एग्जाम में एंड व्हाट विल बी योर मैसेज टू सच मिथ्स ये मिथ है या एक्चुअल फैक्ट है दैट यू विल एक्सप्लेन
So actually, personally, I did not feel that QA very hard.
हम्म
The main reason was that gives enough time to like acclimatize with the question paper, and you get enough time to decide what you want to do and what you don't want to do. So this was the strategy I followed, because if you decide while solving that this question I have to solve and this I don't want to touch, you are getting enough time. So I gave about 80 to 85 minutes on QA only, and that time was enough for me to solve most of the QA questions.
ओके
Some I got wrong, but I was able to solve like most of the QA questions and all of the DI questions. So I don't think it's hard. It is just that the execution plays a very big role. Like in cat, you get very anxious because of the time limit. That is not here. So you can give your time, enough time to decide what you want to do, and then just move ahead. And the best part is, I enjoyed solving that question paper. So when you are really enjoying doing something, so it has to give good results.
So, and you got decent percentile in CAT as well. That was 95 point something. And then you opted to give that as well. And during this 1 month, approximately 1.5 month, what did you do differently so that you have increased your percentile and you maintained that calm and composure? नहीं तो पीपल फील लाइक कि अब कैट तो हो ही गया और ठीक नहीं गया, उसका इंप्रेशन होता है, या कैट तो बहुत अच्छा गया, अब जेड देके क्या फायदा, बट यू मेंटेन दैट कंसिस्टेंसी. सो एनी सजेशंस, हाउ डिड यू
Yes,
मैनेज
so
दैट? यस.
the first thing when I started preparing for CAT, or like I decided that I have to do MBA. So the first thought was I have to do it from a grade B school.
हम्म.
There was no like I didn't want to compromise on any level.
हम्म.
So when my CAT score was out, it was a little disappointing, but I knew what I did wrong while
हम्म.
giving the ZAT. So I made peace with it. I did give myself a week to
नहीं,
chill
लेकिन
and
कैट
calm down.
कैट की प्रिपरेशन खत्म होते ही जेड की शुरू कर देनी पड़ती है, तो वो बैलेंस कैसे मैनेज किया? दिमाग बोलता है थोड़ा रिलैक्स कर लो. यू हैव बीन कंसिस्टेंट थ्रू आउट द ईयर एज वेल, आपने बहुत मेहनत की, आई हैव सीन दैट. सो वो कैसे मैनेज किया दिमाग को कि नहीं यार, थोड़ा और, बस थोड़ा और?
Yes, sir. So like when you have this desire to achieve the real heights, and you know that 95 percentile in CAT is although a good score, but you wouldn't get a great B school out of that. So that motivation pushed me, and I knew that I have to give that. I have to give my best in that. Okay. So what I did is I gave myself 2 days to suck in the CAT results, and then I slowly started preparing for that. I did not go into like full day preparation. I am doing classes and I'm preparing like for 5 to 6 hours. I'm studying all day long. So I did not do that. For first week, I just started seeing how what the structure of that is, how what kind of questions they ask, how
Oh, it
those
is
questions are different
from cat.
from CAT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I gave myself a whole week to even to just properly familiarize myself with the ZAT pattern. Okay, I watched videos. Bhushan sir also had a conversation with ZAT convener, so that was also helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I followed all the content, so that gave me a proper idea that what I have to do. I had a plan in mind. Then
Mm-hmm.
I executed it.
Okay.
So I started with my practice of QA, my VA, and like I because of CAT, I know how to solve them, and I was because of the lesser time, like more time, I was doing good in my mocks of that. The only part was DM, and DM is something that you have to really stick to the guidelines,
Mm-hmm.
stick to the situation, stick to
इमोशंस
what
को
mentors
साइड में
tell
रख के
you. Yeah,
आप.
absolutely. I did this because I solved almost 7 to 8 year question papers, and what I did wrong in every each and every one of them is I got biased,
हम्म.
and that was
तो
the only thing that I
पर्सनल बाइसेस साइड में
like.
रख दो और
Yes,
बिल्कुल दिमाग लगा के
absolutely.
सॉल्व करें. हाँ.
Yeah,
एंड
and
you have been with super grades, so how was your experience with super grades?
the experience is like great because for like I joined late. I joined the coaching on mid of June, and I
Mm-hmm.
had only 5 months of preparation. So I consulted with the mentors before taking the coaching, and I discussed how they are going to like what the schedule is gonna be, how what all content we are going to get, and all of them I cleared, and then I joined. So the best part was we were getting the best in class mentors. We were getting the like the all the lectures were so easy to consume from the basics to and like we started with essentials. It was the basic building, then we move on to enhance, and then we move on to our next level. So that gradual movement towards the higher level of difficulty, that really helped me realize my strengths, realize my weaknesses, and how to move forward and how to tackle those questions. Then alongside obviously the mentorship sessions, that whenever we face any issue, whenever we feel down, whenever we are confused on a particular subject on a general basis, we like you were always there. Bhushan sir was always there, Shruti ma'am was always there, Sanjay sir, Sajjan sir. So everyone was really helpful, and like with all of your inputs I was able to do this. So great experience.
Okay. Any advice for the future aspirants?
The advice is when you decide to do an MBA and prepare for CAT and XAT, just give your full potential. Don't think of it as like you hear something and you want to do an MBA because everyone is doing it. If you have decided to do it, just give everything you can, and everything will go good, like it did for me. Because I was working full time while I was preparing for CAT and XAT, and I was in the start it was really overwhelming for me. I was not able to attend the classes. I was not able to watch the recorded lectures. I was getting nervous because I had to manage my work life with the preparation. And when we start with preparation, it is obviously a little overwhelming because everything is new. Although I've learned those topics in my 10th or 11th, but still it was like almost 4 to 5 years away from those things. But eventually when you are motivated and you knew that you have to do it, so everything falls in place. I was able to manage my time effectively. I was able to do all my tasks. I was able to attend all my lectures. I was able to attend all the mocks on time. And that was it. So, and then it just breezed into my timetable that I didn't even have to think about it. I just have to focus on my studies. I just have to analyze my progress and move ahead.
You are there. Okay,
Yeah.
so thank you so much, Vandit, for your valuable inputs and breaking the myths like कि that difficult होता है या that is not cup of everyone is not everyone's cup of tea. So thank you so much, and with this, I would like to take your leave. Thank you, and thank you once again. Congratulations, Vandit. Hope to see you in your dream
Thank
college.
you, Gaurav.
Okay.